Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and I'm back with a cute little make, and I've decided to call these little mini things WhatNots. I'm hoping that I can do a little series of WhatNots, and I'll show you the idea behind. I have my journal here, and on this page is lovely, and it's got a big tag in it for journaling, but I thought it was still quite plainish down the bottom here, and so just by adding a little thing there, I just thought that made all the difference. So these little WhatNots are going to be in a basket once I've made a few, and whenever I think I've come across a page that could have something extra added to it because it looks quite plain, you know, you've already done your page and you think, oh, you know, now that I've stuck that on, there's maybe, that's nice there too, there's maybe something missing from the page, then grab a WhatNot and off you go and finish the page off by adding just a little bit of something. So we'll do different sorts throughout this series, but for today I thought we'll just stick with something nice, and they're all going to be easy, but this is just so super easy. So punch out a circle. This is now let me see, it's a 5 centimetre circle. So what's that, 2 inches I think? Yes, 2 inches. So it's 2-inch circle punch, just punched out from any scrap piece of book page that you have. I've also got a tiny little postage stamp that I'm just going to use as my little centerpiece. That's what's on both of them there. For the flowers, a quick bit of stamping. This is Joffy by Paper Artsy. It's JM34. Yeah. And because I'm going to be using some water-based pens, I'm going to stamp on this little bit of watercolour card. But you can colour with anything at all. If you're going to colour with like felt pens or any alcohol-based pens, then you need to use Memento. But for any water-based pens, and it will always tell you all on the pen whether, see there it says it there, water base. So water base equals VersaFine. These stamps, always stamps, they're nice and thick. They're great, these Paper Artsy stamps. Really, really nice stamps. So I haven't even used any water. I just smooshed on some colour, leaving tiny wee bits white, because then you get the watercolour effect. So nothing fancy. And we're going to fussy cut. Now I saw someone on one of the Facebook groups asking what fussy cut was. Fussy cut just means that you're cutting something out. And I think somebody answered me on my YouTube when I said it before that I wasn't sure, and they said that it came from quilting. It actually stems from quilting, so fussy cutting is a quilting term apparently. So there we are. Every day's a school day in the crafting world. So just 2 contrasting colours. These are Zig Clean Colour Real Brush by Kuretake. Can't recommend them highly enough. I've had them for, oh my goodness, since Robbie Burns was a boy. So I'm not going to go into the edge because I think I've explained this before. If you've got little bits that you can't possibly cut out anyway, then just don't go to the edge, because who can cut round well, I mean, I could cut the flowers out separately, but then they wouldn't all be joined together. And for this purpose, I want them joined because they just so happen to be the right shape for this little circle whatnot that I'm making. So, yeah. And you don't really notice once everything's put together. Who's going to notice whether it's cut out right to the edge or not? And just turn your paper. Keep the scissors in the one place and turn the paper, as I find the easiest way to do it. And done. There we are. Easy peasy. So a little bit of glue on the stamp. That's not a real stamp. 6 in old money, so that must be King George, I believe. I'm not so sure. Maybe it wasn't Edward. No, he was the one that decided he didn't want to be the king anymore, wasn't he? Now I've made a mistake. In the other ones I put the glue on the circle, so don't do that because this overlaps and you'll end up with a gluey. See, I did the other two off camera and they worked out perfectly, and I thought, right, I know what I'm doing. Glue the circle, don't glue the flowers. And what do I do? Yep, I glued the flowers. Anyway, that's fine. All is not lost. Whoops. And let's pick, you know what? I'm going to keep my glue out because these stickers are not sticking. So let's just put Creative back on with a little bit of glue. And Journal on with a little bit of glue. And let's choose. So these are from Chit Chat. Ideology, Tim Holtz, and it comes in white and craft. And the good thing about this is you can put like there's which, where, while, who, why. You get doubles so that you can maybe make a sentence, which sometimes on a video is making sentences is hard to do. It's funny, you think like sitting in a room on your own talking to yourself out loud would be the easiest thing in the world, and it's not. And I thought the more I did, the easier it would be, but no. So there we are. Like I say, a little WhatNot. Let's see where. There's a page there that the blue one would be nice on. Or even just a blank page, just if you wanted just to have something in the corner. Yeah, so that's my number one WhatNot. I hope you've enjoyed that short video, and I'll see you next time. Thumbs up. Bye for now.